Live streaming with a team just makes everything so much easier. Being able to offload tasks like setting up, camera switching, and moderating chat makes it so that you can focus fully on the content. Of course, it's not always an option for everyone, especially if you're a small business owner or a sole proprietor. It's likely you'll find yourself flying solo more than you might like. And if live streaming by yourself feels like you're auditioning to be on Naked and Afraid, then this video is for you. Because it is still possible to produce flawless live video all by yourself. So here are 4 tips for solo live streaming. Tip number 1, find gear and a streaming setup that works for you. At the end of the day, only you know what's most important to you in streaming, and it needs to be a setup that you enjoy using so that you'll actually use it. Just remember to keep it simple, because things can get complicated fast when live streaming, so you want to aim for a setup and gear that is simple, user-friendly, and quick to set up. So figure out what is most important to you and keep it as simple as possible while still having what you want. Tip number 2, use reliable equipment and gear. In a perfect world, your solo live stream will go off without a hitch with no device or software issues, but some solutions are just more prone to errors than others, and it's why we strongly recommend using a hardware encoder over a software encoder. Not only are hardware encoders the more reliable approach, they're really a plug-and-play solution, so you configure your settings beforehand, plug in your video and your audio, and you're good to go live. And this really builds off tip number 1, where you're able to keep it simple because you just have less individual moving parts, making hardware encoders an all-around great solution when you're a one-man show, or one woman. Another great aspect of using a hardware encoder is that if you ever do want to have someone help you with your live stream, they can help manage your live stream remotely, which just gives you a lot more options because you don't need someone to physically be in the room with you. So if that was the only reason your buddy Paul couldn't help you, then you're welcome. Tip number 3, test, test, and test again. It can't be stated enough, so I'll say it again. Test, test, test! Maybe that was enough. This is especially important for solo live streams since only you can resolve issues if they do come up. People are generally understanding when it comes to hiccups during live streams, but if your live stream drops, it's most likely you will lose some viewers during your scramble to get back up and running. So test your internet speed, test your tech. Make sure you check your in-camera settings like your white balance, saturation, contrast, as well as your lighting to make sure you're happy with the final image before you go live. Test any guest setups and do all of this well in advance of going live. And if you're nervous about doing this in front of a live audience and want to have a trial run to work out any kinks, one thing you can do is set up a private Facebook group with only you as a member and practice there until you feel comfortable. Tip number 4, access outside expertise. Watching this video is a great start, so congratulations, but take a look and you're sure to find live streaming communities who'd be happy to talk you through your setup and help you troubleshoot. If you're unsure where to look, check out our YouTube channel for more videos like this one featuring my beautiful face, as well as our website for upcoming webinars. And of course, we're always just an email or phone call away. And be sure to check out our Pearl hardware encoders, which are designed to be user-friendly and most importantly, reliable, so that this never happens.